Good morning, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today is Monday. So we're here with uh, coffee, tea, thoughts, and conversations. And I get to talk to my favorite person, Miss Francine Gregory, my partner, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. She's in the house today on camera, and we say, I'm Terralina from California Cover Up, so we're the Biz Chicks. So sit back, relax. Today's the day to make sure you hydrate as we have these wonderful conversations. Our conversation today is all about what, Fran?
Whatever's working. I'm looking for the ticker for it. I want to put
Oh,
it on the ticker. Um, we talked about thriving in chaos.
mm-hmm.
Okay, you must be in a different
Well,
folder.
I can put it here.
No,
Whatever's
I,
working if you want it to tick across.
yeah, just, yeah.
I have to retype it.
Okay, so excuse me, by the way. Um, Whatever's working. Right now, no complaints.
Girl, can we be grateful for whatever is working? Look, can you imagine no electricity in this situation?
I'm grateful. YouTube is freaking out. Be grateful you got Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook is freaking out. Be grateful you have YouTube. They're both freaking out. Be
Hey, girl.
grateful you got Twitter.
Okay.
Be grateful that you got a way to get your message out.
Mhm.
Be grateful that you're here to help somebody else. You have the tools to help someone else.
Mhm. There you go. There you go.
Yes, we could be, yeah, there's a lot that you can complain about. Hey, Jerry. Yes, there's a lot you can complain about. I don't have this and da 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 da. But we do have whatever's in our hands, what's
Mm.
in our mind. We got tools. We got, we have, what is it, a sound mind?
The activity of your limbs. So my grandmother used to say, and now I understand what she's talking about because some of them are talking back to me, and I'm like, no. But I'm saying to you, be grateful for the activity of your limbs, a sound mind. You know where you are and who you are,
Right,
and whose you are.
right. There's so much to be grateful for. We can be grateful that we can assist other people.
Mm-hmm.
We can offer hope to someone else. We can make a phone call and make someone smile. I was watching a comedian yesterday on YouTube. His name is Michael Jr. He has his whole comedy routine set up so that it's clean, thank God, because that is rare.
Mm-hmm.
Two, it's for everybody in the whole household. Three, there's a story that goes with the routine. He's instead of how can he get laughs from the people, he's looking at it, how can I give them a reason to laugh? How can I give them an opportunity to laugh? Because laughter does good like a medicine.
There you go.
So he's looking for ways to help people to laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And then with his routine, he stopped and told a story of how a guy's going out and helping the homeless in between all of this. So it's not just comedy as usual. There's a message of hope woven throughout it.
And a mixture of good news.
Yes. Hey, Tim.
Hey.
I have to get ready for a podcast interview, but okay. Thank you, Tim. Good to see you. Good to hear from you.
We love you, Tim. We're sending much love to Texas.
We can buy some Texas air.
That's right.
Send
I
it
don't know. My daughter had on a mask yesterday. She's making masks in Texas. So I think they just got to it.
Well, here's the thing. We need a heat wave.
Mm-hmm.
We need a heat wave. And we need one of them good old-fashioned Texas heat waves. 103, 104, 110.
And we get those in SAC.
And we do. That'll handle this.
The other thing I thought was really good too was when I looked out my window yesterday and this morning it's raining. That's a cleanser too.
Right. So
oh, look at him cleaning the air. Thank you, Daddy.
Looking forward to the heat wave. Looking forward, and I could see this, that drenching we got yesterday was for the heat wave that's coming. So people don't be freaking out. Now we got a drought. Stop it. The heat wave is coming. The virus can't stand the heat. We need a heat wave. So thank God, embrace the heat when it gets here. Just telling you. Oh, Jerry asked, did we hear the thunder?
I didn't hear it, but I tend to sleep through a storm.
Yeah. So anyway, let's be grateful.
There you go.
Look in your repertoire. What do you got in your bag that can help somebody? Let's see. I can make a phone call to encourage somebody. Let's see what else I got in this bag. Oh, I can sew something to give somebody a little pep in their step.
Oh, okay. There you go.
You got something in your bag.
I can mail a letter. You got stamps in that desk. When was the last time you wrote somebody? You got all the time to tell a story right now. Sit down and write a letter.
And if writing is not your thing, pull out your phone, record it on your phone, and send them a message, especially for them, because you can pull this up and find that voice recorder on your phone. Record your voice saying, hey, I love you. Just want to let you know I'm thinking about you, blah, blah, blah. You could do that on a phone call too. But
you can do a voice text, yeah.
You can leave a voice text. Oh, wait, you can do it by video.
I'm just saying.
You can see one another.
Or you can record a video and send it to them, a video message.
Right.
Of you talking to them. I often would call my customers and I would put my emoji over my face and just say, hey, how you doing?
You'd be surprised at how much something like that, making somebody smile during this. Our regular, I had put up something last week, Terry, when I created the broadcast.
Hey, how you doing?
Online. And it was you online. Hey, Gabriella, you online. You're online right now. Take advantage of it. Help somebody while you're out here. Because we can keep watching and binge.
Oh my gosh. Ooh.
It's okay.
Dang. It was just, I'm just like, I cannot do this with y'all. So, can we start a gratitude list over here, guys?
What are you grateful for today? Let's do that. I am grateful that my neighbor is doing good.
Okay.
And she's, because I hadn't seen her and I was like, we need to go around that corner and see what's happening with her. I saw her walking, so I know she's good. And she has my phone number. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So my neighbor has my number in case they need to call me. My other
Mm.
neighbor, I'm seeing her family is checking on her and they're walking and she's walking outside. I'm
Uh-huh.
good with that. Just be grateful.
And that's the other thing. Be grateful that you can go out and get some air. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Because the situation doesn't necessarily mean you have to stay in the house 24/7. Please go out and get some vitamin D. Uh,
It's like, oh my gosh, it's
Seriously,
summertime.
even if it's just 15-minute intervals, because 15 minutes 4 times a day is an hour. Okay.
Right. Go get some fresh air, get some sun. And I'm going to tell this story again. I read an article, I think it was in Medium, when the Spanish flu hit back in 1918. I believe it
Mhm.
was 1918, 1912, whatever it was. The thing that got everybody over it was putting the soldiers and stuff outside in the fresh air with some sunshine.
Okay. I think I'm going to order some patio furniture too.
Get
Because
out on your patio.
and
I
enjoy it.
I saw some of my neighbors when I was walking. They were out in out in their driveway
Hmm.
with chairs, just
Yeah.
sitting out on the driveway getting some sun. They
Get some fresh air.
get outside, get some fresh air, get some sunlight,
Open up the garage door and just sit in your driveway. Get some fresh air coming through the house.
and wave to your neighbors.
Yes. I-
Gabriella says, okay, let me go back up here. Jay says, I'm grateful that God is here for me. And
yeah.
Gabriella says, I'm grateful for opening my eyes this morning that all my friends and family are safe. Yes. And Jay says, I was also thinking of ordering some patio furniture.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I mean, it's my third room. You know what I mean? It's a third space.
So let me ask this question. When was the last time we were so busy? Did you ever enjoy your patio when you have it?
You see what I'm saying?
I like having tea or coffee on the patio. I used to do these broadcasts from the patio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh, Go back out there, sweep it off.
Take off the weeds. I mean, I took 3 bags of weeds. Remember, we went to that event and they were talking about dandelions? My dandelions were as tall as my grandchild. I'm like, you need to really do something about this. So I finally took them out.
Hey, Karen.
How you doing? Took them out, and now I'm staged to get ready for to even think about patio furniture. But I don't usually go out there, which is why I got in that condition in the first place, Fran.
Okay, because all right, so let's talk about this. Crisis brings change.
Mm.
So there's been a change. Now, I know a lot of people are waiting for it to go back the way it was, but suppose it doesn't go back the way it was. Suppose it gets better.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose that on the other side of this is better. How are you going to manage the shift? There's that book, Who Moved My Cheese? Okay, the cheese is no longer over where it was. You're going to have to move.
Exactly. And are you going to be the one that sits there to the very end, meanwhile everybody else is taken off and realizes that there's been a shift, and they're making what would you call it, preparation,
Mm-hmm.
investigating, getting information about how to handle it when we do come through the other end.
Right. There was a lady, this story was on, my husband was watching it, and the story was on, I think it was on 60 Minutes, Melba's restaurant in New York.
Mm-hmm.
They have been going for a very long time. Her grandmother had it. Hey, Eric. Um, so she had the restaurant. Her grandmother had the restaurant. Now she has a restaurant, and then this happened, and there was nobody in the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody in New York was making another company. They were contracted by the health department to make shields for
Okay.
hospitals and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And so at first they were going to have to lay off some workers, but now they had to bring workers in because they needed to make these shields. And then they needed they needed to have lunch for their people. So they called Melba's and ordered lunch. She got a call for 100 lunches.
See,
so it was takeout, but it was still lunch.
It's business.
It's business. It's just business in a different form. So now they are moving. So now they're moving the economy within that neighborhood, keeping people working.
And I'm sure that order grew once she made the first delivery because there were shift workers.
Right.
And there's nobody coming in to put the stuff in those vending machines.
No. So, and the vending machines wasn't that great anyway. You probably want some food.
They weren't nutritious.
Yeah.
People like food, real food.
Fresh food.
Yeah.
Karen says, let me start with TK. TK says, right, I just looked at a patio, said I could read my book, right? You can read a book on a patio.
Exactly.
And then Karen says, it will never go back to that. And why would we even want it to? It's changed. So are you with the shift? And then Eric is asking, hey, what do you ladies use to make these now that we can't communicate with people in person? I'm thinking about doing one of these myself. It is called StreamYard, Eric, and I will send you the link for that. Because you can do it right from your laptop. You don't even have to have equipment. Don't have to download the app or anything. So I'll send you the link. Karen says, it's pushed me to make my cooking videos. I'm doing my dance off, something I had put off forever. See, we've been putting a bunch of stuff off. You know, you guys are supposed to be writing books, right?
Well, I know I hadn't opened up my sewing machine in almost 6 months, Francine.
Mm-hmm.
Since before I went to Texas last year.
So Karen says, God is making a way for so many people right now, while some others are spending time on the worry.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't have. Ain't nobody got time for that, huh, Karen?
And then Eric, you're the best, actually, Eric. Good to hear from you. And Q says we look great in every morning. Thank you, because we're gonna go with you, Monique. Q, thank you. Eric said I got a PowerPoint presentation and a landing page I've been putting off for some months, done this weekend. See what I'm talking about? We've got so much opportunity to get stuff done. And not being able to have fun is so good for me too.
You know what? I think doing these things is fun. You know, right. When we're on the other side of the work, it's like, oh, ta-da! You know what I mean?
Okay, like how many puzzles? I like doing puzzles, but I hadn't been doing puzzles. I'd like to draw. I like art. I haven't been doing any of that because I've been work,
mm-hmm.
and no fun. What have we been putting off?
Oh, Monique says this is what she did.
Yes, I literally just filmed a video about innovations and opportunity. Okay, where can we find that? Is that going up on your YouTube, Q? Or Facebook or something? You can put it in the chat if you want us to watch it, because I watch. So we get to think differently about everything. Mm-hmm. Thinking differently about business, about family dynamics.
Yeah.
Thinking differently. Okay, I got a garage I can clean now.
My Lord. Don't even talk about the clutter.
Yeah, we read that. We're reading a book called Declutter for Success.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got opportunity to actually do it right now. I can go in because I'm not having to go out on appointments and things. So I can sit down and plan out the declutter. Thank you, Brenna. Brenna has worked out something, a house cleaning schedule type thing. Okay, So here's the deal. Housekeeping is not just, okay, I'm just going to go clean the bathroom and stuff. You got to have stuff in order to clean. You can't have cluttered when you want to clean. You understand what I'm saying? So you want to clean, but there's clutter.
Listen, I'm sure Karen could tell us all about that, because you can't have a cleaner come in until you have to away the stuff you don't want cleaned up. They don't know what to move. They're going to dust all around that.
And this stuff is you still got stuff packed to the rafters and stuff. But now we've got opportunity to clean the clutter and free our minds at the same time. Karen is calling my name because am I talking about the clutter, Karen? Okay. Q says that she needs to edit the video, and then, and she posted her first video on TikTok. Woohoo!
See?
I have a TikTok too. See, okay, I'm going to go there. Now you have time to learn all these platforms and go explore them and play with them and find out which one really works for you. TikTok is fun because it's only 15 seconds. I can do 15 seconds on a video. Eric is sharing his landing page. If anybody wants to see it, Dauntless Communications. He's excellent. He has an excellent company here in the Roseville area. Corinda, all the way from UK. How did you do the white background? Corinda, there is I can't remember the dimensions, but you can create that in Canva. Create the background and then upload it to your what is it called? Your brand. Underneath your brand, you can load it. Q said she's been preaching about mental clutter. It's time to clear it, people. It's time to get rid of it. Hey, Robin. Good morning. And Gabriella says, I have been using this time to record and edit more sound bath videos and finally start a group. This is the first time I've actually gotten a Facebook group off the ground. See, now we can go over there and find her group and check her out over there. And then let's see. Robin says one of the benefits of the shelter in is to declutter. Yes. Yeah. Ariana has been yelling since 2 a.m. I'm beat. Now she greets me with a smile. We are praying with you and Ariana Brenna because you've been working hard.
You are a champion.
Yes, you are. And then Karen says, I've been enjoying TikTok.
TikTok. TikTok. I know she means TikTok.
Let's see. We got some more comments coming up down here. Let me see what this is. Ariana says, Brenna says, I can only do what Ariana lets me. Ariana is her daughter, and she is special needs. But Brenna has been a champion.
You need to write a book, Brenna, really.
You definitely need to write a book. And while she's sleeping and napping, thank you, Terry, for motivating me to start another group. Woohoo! So we all got stuff that we can be doing. And I was sitting there and I'm thinking, okay, what do I do? And I did the thought, pick one thing that needs to be done. You got a whole list of stuff that needs to be done and work at one thing. And when I did that, it opened up and I was able to do something else. You know what I mean? Like, I realized that I cannot sit in front of the computer on that computer. And I'm telling everybody this, you cannot sit in front of your computer 24/7 or 18 hours or whatever it is that you're up. There is an app on the in the MacBook store called Time. Is it called Timeout? I think it's called Timeout, where it reminds you every hour to take a 15-minute break, to stand up, walk around, breathe, maybe go out and get a little fresh air, come back in. But every hour you take a break.
Mm-hmm.
So you're actually working 45 minutes and you break for 15 minutes. You take a little every 15 minutes, you stop and you look away, you look somewhere else and not be glued to the computer screen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you're going to need to do and make a shift. And one of the ways to make that shift, okay, so practicing something new is not easy.
Mm.
Right?
Correct.
Because it's going to interrupt your pattern that
your routine. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to interrupt that routine. I don't have my shirt on. Control Alt Delete. That's what we are in right now. You know how you reset the computer, how you have to start it again, how you have to get it to, yeah. So you're going to have to do something differently, and it's not going to be easy. That first time that you have to go in there and look at the room that you need to declutter, you're going to go, mm-hmm. Okay, where do I start? You can reach out to Coach Karen if you're not sure where to start. You can, there's a book called Declutter Your Way to Success, and we'll put the link in there for that if you want it. But you're going to have to do something to get started. Maybe you organize your desk. And that's one of my things. I need to clear my desk, and I want to have a clean desk where there's nothing but my computer on the desk. No wires, no paper, no nothing. First start. Okay, so let's go over some comments. Donna has a comment. She says, I'm struggling a lot. I have no income now, and my husband, his income is in half, so it's hard for me to want to do anything at this point. The silver lining is I have a daughter-in-law who is in the hospital as a head OR nurse. We didn't have a relationship for many years, and now I'm texting her every day and sending her masks that we are finding at home that we won't be using.
Okay, I have some suggestions for that.
There was a shift. She shifted.
Mm-hmm. And also, I want you to know that you need to call your persons that you have accounts with. They are delaying payments. They are forgiving payments. They are deferring payments. They will put it on the back end if you have a car payment. Make the calls, Donna. People are really, really compassionate right now about what's going on. And I've had people tell me they were able to delay their car payments altogether until this is over. Someone's will delay till August. So I don't want you to be fearful about making those calls and getting through this, because the whole economy has pretty much shut down so that we can get through this.
And everybody is stepping up.
Mm-hmm.
All of the internet providers, I work with Xfinity, they are not going to shut your service off.
Mm-mm.
They won't. If you don't pay the bill, they might drop your bandwidth, your band levels down, but they're not going to shut you off. So everybody has stepped up and contributed to helping one another get through.
Oh, yeah. And Eric is talking about the forgivable loan available to small businesses. We don't know how long that's going to take, Eric. That's why I said make the call, because with government, the way this works is the feds send the stuff to the states, and they don't always write the rules, which means now the state, first of all, gets the federal rules late. Then they have to scramble to figure out what are the rules going to be in their state. Then they have to send it over to the bank. The bank, you know what I mean? Then the bank has to figure out how they're going to implement it. So I'm telling I'm asking people to be proactive. If you have things that you need to make some kind of arrangements with in terms of your billing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And regarding the exercise and getting up, Terrell purchased a desk cycle.
Which is really cool.
Right. But stand up and get out from behind that desk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, because we have gotten used to just parking it.
Mm-hmm. I used to have a desk cycle when I did customer service, when I at a desk, because at least you're moving your legs, because they have you tethered sometimes to the desk. And then I would stand up. I took my barbells. I took a ball. So I would sit on the ball to, strengthen my core. They came out and did a story about me because I was the only one in there. I'm like, nope, not doing it.
And so in response to Donna, Monique says, I'm sorry to hear about what you and your family are going through, but I'm happy to hear about your new relationship. I know it's tough, but try to find hope in the fact that challenges innovation, solutions, and positive changes. Thank you, Q. And let's see.
Karen's talking about a cooking show. How far?
Yeah, I'm coming up. I just needed to right here. If you DM me, I'm not sure what that is, Donna.
Yeah.
Come talk to me and let me help you get through this. Okay, Coach Karen is talking to you, Donna. Call her or
money coach.
Reach out to her. First start is loving this time. It's important to love it. Okay, see, that's the thing, is embrace it. If you go in like, this is too bad, you're not gonna win that. Let's embrace the positive part of it. Coach Karen says, first start loving this time. It's important to love it. Let it bring you joy, every little thing. And then you can come and join her dance off every day. She has a dance off, people. And Eric said about the forgivable loans for small businesses. Mm-hmm. And if you can take advantage of it, do that. And Karen says, my cooking show is about to get popping. Watch out now. It's a lot of Guyanese dishes.
Interesting.
And Eric says, one of my staff members is researching it. I don't like the paperwork, but I will let you know what we find out. Cool. And then you can come on and talk to us about
that. Would be great.
How to maneuver that. Thanks, Eric. Terrell says, yes, I'll wash a load, put it in the dryer. It's like Karen said, it's like our student loans. They look after us in college or offices, but it's your bank that did the delivery and the terms.
Which was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Donna says the travel industry will never be the same. No, I don't think anybody's industry is ever going to be the same right now.
But I do think that people will have a thirst to get out and do something.
Right. And Q said, I meant like breed in that it creates.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We can do this, people.
We are going to do it.
Yep. And you have an arsenal in your bag. Inside of you is greatness. It needs to get out. However it needs to get out, it's in you. Pull it out of your creativity, your mind.
Tom, I don't know that.
Can we have some virtual travel? Take me on a trip. Put all of the trips that you took to Ireland and everywhere you've been. Put together a string of videos. Okay, today we're going to Ireland. Take me to Ireland just put together a video and take me to Ireland and show me points of Ireland. Take me to Italy. Take me everywhere you've been, Donna. Do it virtual.
National Geographic is doing well with that. You can too. People want to see.
Right. And the BBC and some other ones, they do Planet Earth, and they take us to the Arctic and tell us what the birds and the bears and everybody is doing. and we're glued to the TV. We're glued
Like,
watching
really?
because we can't be there, but you've been there and can tell us the story of that. So I think that can help us. I'm interested. We're supposed to go to Edinburgh, Scotland. Okay, tell us what that's like. Give us a visual tour of that.
Mm-hmm.
Until we can get to the place where we can actually go. You can show us what it would be like. Take us on a virtual tour. I have to do virtual with real estate right now. My clients, I can go, and they have considered my profession essential. So I can go and look at a house, but I have to use this tool,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm walking my clients through using this, and we're talking, and I'm like, okay, do you see that? And we're in, it's as though we are actually in the house, but I have to show them it. I can't take them to the house.
So you have to do virtual showings. Okay.
I have to do virtual
That's
tour.
good. I think you're essential, friend, because people need to be outdoors. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying that the real estate industry, they have
Yes. I know what you're
classified
saying.
us as essential.
And I'm saying because we want folks indoors.
Yeah. So anyway, there's stuff that's happening, and there's new things you're gonna put on your thinking caps. I was gonna say children, but you're not children. We have to put on our thinking caps
And our whatevers, and go do what we do. I love it. Yeah. Go do what we do. Just be safe. It came to pass. I guess that's what I want to say. It came to pass. It's just a stage.
and we're gonna go through this. Let me see. Gabriella has something here. For anyone concerned about rent and mortgage payments, here's a bit of info by state on 120-day moratorium after the emergency ends. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you very much, because here they have turned off evictions. And some other things until this situation passes. And just so you know, China and them are back to work and stuff, people. So remember when we talked about the wave? You know how you do the wave when you're in at the basketball game or the baseball game, and one person does this, then the other person does it, then the next person. Okay, China already had theirs, and they're like this and done. We are in the middle of it right now, but it's going to be gone soon. This is going to pass. What will you do once it's passed? Are you going to go back to the same old things where you didn't have any fun, where you weren't doing your dreams and visions? Are you going to go back to that life? Or are you going to embrace this, like Coach Karen says, and begin to fulfill your dream? How about doing some daydreaming?
How about remembering what we did before we had television?
You used to go outside and play and daydream.
You used to get a piece of chocolate and do some hopscotch. I mean, people, even though you have a limited number of funds, you've got children in the house, teach them how to play again. Cut down, you probably don't have a clothesline, but get a piece of rope and jump rope.
And you can order rope from Walmart. You can order, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or sit down, and play hangman with your granddaughter. There are little games we used to play with pencils and paper, remember? Dots, connect the dots. And
Karen says a friend of hers had to start this last year when her daughter got sick. So she was already doing this. She was ahead of the game. The friend was. So you don't have to go back. You can go. We got a new normal. The new normal is that you have time to put things first.
Put things in perspective.
Put them in perspective, and maybe put your family first. And maybe, okay, maybe I don't have to work 24/7 at this, and I don't have to be all out on the road and da da da. Wait a minute. I can actually show somebody a house and not have to do it. Come on,
and people are adjusting to it and getting accustomed to it, and so work may become even easier.
How about now you can sign electronically now, before you're able to sign your documents electronically, but when you wanted to transfer the property, you had to go sit in front of the title company and do the signing with a notary and blah blah blah. How about now? I bet you that electronic signature is going through. People are rethinking everything. The state is rethinking everything because people ain't paying the taxes that they was paying once before.
Well, there's no check to take it out of.
So everybody is in this rethinking and repositioning. How are you working? Hairdressers are doing something different. Every industry, you're going to have to put on your thinking cap and figure out what's the best way for you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
How can you do this job differently? That's not, and you know, our thinking skills, it's no more 6 figures and whatever. Let's figure out a way to
really ever. Okay.
Got to figure out a way to help some people. And all of you here who tune in to us all the time, and everybody who's part of this community, y'all got some stuff in your bag. I know. What can we use? What can we do to help somebody?
I need Lakeisha to reach out to me because I need to order some Mary Kay. I might be in here by myself, but I don't want to scare myself in the morning. Okay.
See, that's the other thing. How can we make our product, get it to them when we can't? When we can't do it. The delivery people are still delivering.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and also, what a nice time to reconnect with your spouse. Remember when you used to court and he was coming over and you look all cute? Go get cute, people. Go get cute.
Another thing, Uber Eats is offering delivery. They're not charging for delivery.
Mm-hmm.
So you can deliver food in. Now, the people who are striking during this time, I'm sorry. You got
Bless them. May they be a blessing to the children.
Come on, you don't do that.
Okay.
Karen has a offering here. If anyone needs to talk through whatever they're afraid of or what next steps they can take during this time, I'm available with a couple of us individually. We can do just how we do it here on Biz Chicks. Thank you, Coach Karen. Yes, and then Brenna says people can do porch drop-offs.
I did one this morning. Yeah.
Right. And it's okay.
I let them know I was coming.
Right.
So that they would, open the door after I leave.
Right.
I wouldn't be sitting out there looking crazy. Okay.
And
these places delivering. Oh my God, I need barbecue. No.
But see, the cool thing is that you can get it.
Yes.
Hey, Fran. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Fran, where are you watching from, or where part of the
community are you in?
Yes, because we got people from around the world. Gabriella said my order just came.
She just ordered from BJ's. I am so jealous. Stop it. Take a picture.
So you can still get things. You can still get your groceries.
Oh, they can order for tonight.
Yeah. Yes, because first Mondays we're going to do our first Monday event live. We've not done that ever. And so we will have some different people coming on to talk about what they do. and we'll be interviewing them, and then you'll get to know them, what they do, and they're going to share some tips from their perspective. And if you're interested, you can go to firstmondays.com. It's on Eventbrite, but it's online version. But let us know, and we may get you in the seat too. We're going to have someone, we have somebody that will share some insights for business. I might reach out. Eric, if you're still here, I might have you come on. Washington State. Woohoo! We got somebody on the West Coast. Thank you, friend. Eric, if you're still here, I'd like to have you share on what you shared during the Genesis School of Business on organization. He's got some insight, so hopefully he's still here, and if not, I'll call him. But we're going to have fun this evening,
and we're starting early.
Yeah, at 4:00, which means that it's 7 p.m. for the people on the East Coast. And if you can join in, please join us, bizchicks.live, or we'll go live here too. So you'll get a notification if you're following us on Facebook or Periscope or wherever you're following from. So this is going to be fun. We're looking forward to
be camera ready, people.
Yes, because we're going to ask you to come in.
You may be selected from the audience to come take a seat. You'll be like, oh my God, my hair's in rollers. Okay, guys. Yeah. Oh, a reason to get dressed. You know, we've been sort of, since we don't have to go out, we've been getting real relaxed. Okay, folks, let's gussy up tonight.
Gussy up. So we're looking forward to having everybody come back and join us at about 4:00. You'll get a notification. And we're going to send out links so that people can get into the chair and talk about it. This is our first adventure online, so we're going to have fun.
Mondays.
Get your little hors d'oeuvre or snack or something, and let's do First Mondays. And let me see if I have the banner for First Mondays so that they can put that in there. Yeah, I do. firstmondays.com. And you just sign up over there, and let's get the party started. Let's see what this is here.
Do we have the link from Eventbrite? No.
Hey, Eric, good. Are you available today around 4-ish? 4 or 5? Oh, Karen, I think that because I set this notification up last Sunday or something, and you probably would have gotten it on Sunday, but you should have gotten it when we went live. It should have told you that we were live. That means I think you like the page or follow us or something. So there should have been a notification. Facebook is so fun. All right. Yes, I will call you after we get off of here. Okay, everybody, I think that's about it. Thank you for tuning in with us today. Like always, we're here to help you build a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle, and follow one another.
Yes.
Connect with one another, grow your community. There's people in here, everybody got something in their bag that can help us.
Oh, the other thing is we are looking to grow Biz Chicks community. So guys, when we're on here, start a watch party, do something, let people know they can come on in and join the conversation, because we have always given value and things that will help people grow their personal and their business life.
Right. That is what we are about. All right. We will see you all this evening, round 4.
Okay, and don't forget to go to the front of your own line. We'll see you this evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.